Today I want to talk about repotting this plant here. It is a Norfolk pine. They grow to huge heights here in Hawaii, not native, and actually not a pine at all, although I can't tell you what it actually is. So let's take a look. Okay, here you can see the top of the tree. It is growing. There's some new growth there. Let's see if I can show you. But it's pretty much outgrown its pot, and I will show you how I figured that out just recently. Because if you look here in the pot, you can see these are all roots. These are its roots coming on top, and I don't have space to add soil on top of the roots in this pot, so I'm gonna use the next size up here, and let's take it out and see what it looks like. Okay, it's taking some work to get it out of the pot, so before I get that done, I'm going to show you some things here at the bottom. You can see that there's soil missing, but it's all drained away. And also right here, you can see part of a big root, a good sized root that's curling around, so it's probably root bound. The soil missing is because this has been outside and we have a lot of millipedes that will come and eat the soil and leave much smaller particles, and so then the soil just escapes through the holes at the bottom of the pot eventually. Okay, now to get this out. Okay, yeah, a lot of roots. A lot of roots all around. Let's take a look at the bottom. Put it down. Oh, let go. Thanks. The little helper outside today. Okay. So what I normally like to do is to loosen the soil from the roots and then replant in all new soil, but I won't be able to do that in this case. So I'll just put new soil in the new pot and put this in the middle. So before I repot, this is the soil that came out of the bottom of the pot. So I'm going to show you. It's very fine, and it's not great to reuse because just because of the way I leave my pots out outside, it's just not worth reusing. So what I do is I got this colander at a thrift store, and with all my old soil, I like to just shake it through, and then whatever gravel is left I can reuse in another soil mix. Pretty satisfying. This fine stuff, I just find a hole in the lawn that we have from our sons, and try to fill it up. Okay, so I put a little soil in the bottom of the pot, centered the tree, and left a lot of space up here so that I can put another layer of soil on the top to help cover those roots. So the soil I have today is a mix of this black gold, natural and organic potting mix, plus coarse coco coir, plus some of those gravels like I just showed you that I reuse. So it's pretty well draining. I don't water plants regularly out here because I just kind of wait for the rain. So I just wanted to hold it just enough moisture to kind of get through till the next rain or watering. When I repot, I have to remind myself to get a pot big enough so that I can stick my fingers between the root ball and the edge of the pot. Because if you can't do that, you're not going to be able to get the soil all the way down to the bottom where it needs to go. Okay, I've almost got this one. So a little bit more. Making sure I get soil all the way down there so there's no air gaps. This air is not helpful to roots. Okay, it's looking good. Alright, one more. And then I put a little bit extra because when you water it, it's going to get a little compacted as the soil settles. A little bit more on that side. Alright, there we have it. So I'll give this a really good water and put it back on the patio, and hopefully those new leaves will sprout out soon. Bye. This is a PS. So I test how well draining my soil is by literally when I water it. So you can see I spray water that soaks through pretty quickly. So maybe a little bit more well draining than would be ideal, but that's okay. It has new soil, it'll be happy, and I'll just keep an eye on it when it gets dry. Okay, bye.